It's time to delve into social media buzz, and we'll just delve into it quickly as we're pressed for time. Now, the first story here is South African citizens are planning to embark on a nationwide protest that may ground all national activities in the country. The planned protest, which is gaining momentum on Twitter, might come to reality if the Economic Freedom Fighters, a South African left-wing to far-left Pan-Africanist political party, announces to participate. The country, which is always regarded as Nigeria's rival in all sectors after Ghana, is grappling with fuel price hike, high unemployment and economic decline. A litre of fuel in the country is sold at 23 rands and has put it around 40% more expensive than it was last year, a development that has subjected President Cyril Ramaphosa to heavy criticisms by its people. Just before we take reactions, let me get your thoughts on this, really.
Well, you know, if you compare it with Nigeria, because of course we have to bring it home. We already have a fuel situation also in Nigeria, but now they're talking about protest, and you'd want to look at the fact that most times when issues like this come up, we always have protests in Nigeria, especially from the NLC. But now it looks like the NLC has been so quiet this time around, and we have this fuel crisis in the country. It started in January. We saw the one that happened with the adulterated fuel. Now they don't even have an issue with adulterated fuel, but they're talking about protests and all of that. But they've been complaining since President Ramaphosa came into office that things have been going up. It's not just about fuel, the price of transportation, the cost of commodities in the market. So they are complaining about all of these issues, and they're saying that, well, going to the streets is the way out.
Okay, let me quickly take reactions from that. You have Mbali Methloway here on Twitter saying, situation right now in Nelspruit, people are tired of the price hikes. All roads are closed off. No one is coming in or going out. And you have pictures there of deserted roads. You also have Becky Shabangu saying it's on. Bella has been closed already. Thank you, South Africa. And then we'll just have to take that due to time. You know, we'll just limit that to 2. But it shows you that South Africans are really tired of, you know, the issue. Hopefully, the protest would at least influence, you know, the federal governments over there to make some adjustments when necessary.
Let's hope so. Because we know that if you compare it with Nigeria, protests do not really achieve much, except the one of NSAS, which happened apparently in 2020.
Let's just hope, you know, it works for them, really. It's really a sad one. Well, to the next story now. 2 injured as terrorist attack President Buhari's convoy in Katsina, and I'm sure you know that's a story that has been in the news over the last 24 hours. Gunmen suspected to be bandits attacked the convoy of President Muhammadu Buhari in Katsina State. The senior special assistant to the president on media and publicity, Garba Shehu, confirmed this in a statement on Tuesday. He explained that a convoy of cars carrying the advanced team of security guards, as well as the protocol and media officers ahead of the president's trip to Daura for Salah, came under attack near Dosima in Katsina. The attackers, according to Shehu, opened fire on the convoy from ambush positions, but they were repelled by operatives of the military, police, and Department of State Services accompanying the convoy. It stated that 2 persons in the convoy who sustained minor injuries were receiving treatment, while other persons made it safely to Daura. The attack on the president's advance team is the latest in the series of criminal activities by the outlaws who have continued to terrorize communities in the northwest and parts of the north-central region of the country. Again, before we take the reactions of Nigerians, this is becoming alarming. You know, the fact that these terrorists are getting more emboldened. The attack on the Kaduna airport, reports had it that there were over 200 that stormed the airport.
These are about 300.
About 300, you know, attacking the presidential convoy. And you know what that means? They're trying to make a statement. So what do you make of this, really?
Quite preposterous, to say the least. The fact that the president is the #1 citizen of the country, should have all the security apparatus, you know, with him. And so they should have, I'm sure they have that knowledge that this is not, we're not attacking an ordinary citizen. We're not attacking the convoy of an ordinary citizen. Thankfully, the president was not even in that convoy. So we're thankful that 2 people, we lost 2 people. Yeah, it could have been worse, but we pray that their souls rest in peace. But it is a very, very alarming situation that the #1 citizen's convoy was attacked. It means that a lot needs to be done in such a manner, in such a very, you know, the effrontery, the boldness to attack that kind of we need to really do more when it comes to security. More than just the mouthing, the directives that are flying here and there. We need to do more. Take actions, proactive steps to stop this and curb it.
Okay, let's take reactions of Nigerians concerning this situation. On Twitter, you have here Pooja saying, if bandits can attack the presidential convoy with no fear at all, there's a big problem in the land. President Buhari treated these bandits with kids' gloves. No one is safe. You have Frequent Moses saying, even President Convoy, these people know they fear. And the final one here now, I believe Buhari knows the situation we are in, the country, and must do something. And that's about it when it comes to, you know, reactions. It must be said that so many Nigerians are definitely shocked at this. And it shows you as well that there's probably a saboteur in the mix as well, because this wasn't, you know, a publicized, you know, itinerary of the president. Oftentimes, you have itineraries published. Oh, the president would make a 2-day visit in Lagos. You know, but
it's expected that the president would go to the
there. Yes, but in terms of his, you know, advanced team leaving.
No, that's usually the practice.
Exactly.
That's usually the practice.
It's usually the practice. What I'm saying is that the advanced team leaving does not is not publicized. For example, what you have is, oh, the president will make, you know, a 2-day visit in Lagos, for example, July 6th and 7th. But you don't know when the advanced team will come, if it's 5th, a day before, or 2 days before, or 3 days before. So the fact that this happened can also be a pointer to the fact that one way or the other, the intel leaked out. You understand? There's a Judas, because as we've said, advanced teams do not have their itinerary publicized. What you just simply have is, oh, the president will make a 2-day visit or a 1-day working visit at a particular state. But in terms of the advanced team, that is not publicized.
Well, I'm not so shocked that this is in public space because, of course, ridiculous. We've seen cases where even the DSS's operations are always in the public space. So really, it's really a very pathetic situation that needs to be dealt with. But let's wrap it up with a quote of the day. And this is by Dale Carnegie, saying, develop success from failures. Discouragement and failure are two of the surest stepping stones to success. Of course, those are the ingredients.
Ingredients. I mean, not all, but at least two fundamental ones. You have to be enthusiastic. The drive has to be there. There will be failures. There will be discouragements. There will be betrayals. There will be mistakes. You know, it's all part of the process. As someone once said, the destination is not the reward. It's actually the journey. You know, that's where you really enjoy it, and that's where growth comes in. It's not that you attain that El Dorado you want or that utopia you envision. It's more about how you get there. And it's during that process that you get refined and reformed so that better individual.
And that's why you have to keep learning, relearning, and unlearning. Because really, giving up is not an option. So we'll leave it on that note.